Ladder Nuzlocke, Episode 3. As always, I got this idea pretty much entirely from Alex and Adi on the CK49 YouTube channel. I watched their series and it looked like fun, so here I am trying it myself. The rules are pretty simple. I am trying to ladder from 1,000 on a new account up to 1,500. I'm at about 1,200 right now. Every time I win a game, I randomly select one Pokemon from the opponent's team that I have to add to my team with whatever set I want, but same species and same form. And I do have to add it no matter what, but I build up a box of Pokemon as I go, so anything swapped off of my team goes into this box and is available for later. If I roll a Pokemon that I already have, it's just a backup in this box. And anytime I lose a game, I randomly select a Pokemon on my team that I lose forever. The challenge, as in a Nuzlocke, it goes down this death box here. The challenge is to either cross 1,500 rating. Well, no, that is the challenge. That's the successful ending. The unsuccessful ending is if I run out of Pokemon. And the way I've decided to break up these episodes is I end the episode if I finish the challenge, whether it's a success or a failure, or I reach an increment of 100 for the first time in the challenge. So this episode would end that way if I reach 1,300. Or I lose 6 Pokemon, the equivalent of a full party in the same episode. That's the gist. The team right now, I still have Mewtwo. I haven't rolled another restricted Pokemon. But I have a decent offensive core here with Whimsicott, Hearthflame Mask, Ogerpon, and Regidrago, and then I have Rillaboom and Incineroar balancing things out. At the end of last episode, I took my one water type right now, Hisuian Samurott, and put it in the box. Hopefully I won't get a matchup here that makes me regret that. But let's see. That's an interesting team. Lunala with probably Aurora Veil stuff, and they've got at least one redirector, possibly 2. This could be tricky for sure. Regidrago could go kind of crazy with Hearthflame Mask Ogerpon. I don't hate leading those two together, except 2 things. 1, that means I don't get Tailwind in the lead spot, and 2, Lunala gets Wide Guard, so Dragon Energy might not go that crazy. I could lead Incineroar. I think I'd lead Ogerpon for sure to threaten the Ninetales and really the rest of their team. I think I can lead either Incineroar or Whimsicott. I think Incineroar Ogerpon is pretty good, and I bring Whimsicott and Regidrago. And that means I don't bring my restricted Pokemon, but that's how it goes sometimes when you're restricted as Mewtwo. Volcarona and Lunala. I would like to knock off the Lunala. I don't think they'll let me, but I'm down to try, and I'll just Ivy Cudgel this Volcarona. They might now click Rage Powder. Yeah, I was gonna say I could see them repositioning. Rapid Strike Urshifu, okay. Good damage on Volcarona. They do go straight for a Quiver Dance. This is a very threatening team in multiple ways. I definitely would like to just remove the Volcarona if I can. I'm gonna gamble on possibly sacking Whimsicott here. I'm worried that they'll knock out Ogerpon before I get this attack off, but I don't have a better idea than to try it anyway. Maybe I could switch Whimsicott into the Ogerpon slot, actually, and knock off Volcarona, but no, I don't think so. Aqua Jet into Fiery Dance does pick up the Ogerpon. That's... that might even be GG right there, but... let's see if I can get them with a Dragon Energy here, unless it's Terra Fairy, Volcarona. Let's go Tailwind, Dragon Energy. Try to hit that emergency button. I'm getting hungry. Maybe I should have eaten before starting this episode. Hopefully that doesn't affect my performance here. Okay, Ninetales coming in. That's fine if I get the Dragon Energy to Volcarona. And I do. Okay, it's actually kind of a problem because... well, I can pivot I can pivot out to Incineroar. It's actually pretty strong here. I can taunt either one of these. I actually think it's better to taunt Lunala here, because I'm really worried about it setting up, even though that does let them have Aurora Veil if they want it. Terra Fairy, okay. So that's going to be hard for Regidrago to deal with. That's going to be hard for anything I still have at this point to deal with, and they know that because they've seen all the Pokemon that I brought. And they just go straight for a Moonblast. And they get their Aurora Veil. Knockoff is not very threatening into the Lunala anymore. Folks, this one is not looking good. Can Encore Ninetales, or I can just Moonblast Lunala. I think I need to try to break Lunala however I can. And that includes not removing its Life Orb chip for it. I actually get a nice double into the Urshifu here. Almost taking it out with the burn damage. Incineroar survives the Blizzard. It is now threatened by an Aqua Jet, but hey, Urshifu's burned. Let's just burn everything that we can, because it's non-zero damage. Get rid of Urshifu there. Burn Ninetales, and I'm still down to burn Lunala. Try to add that up with the... I don't think it'll let me, because Incineroar's low, and I don't have any more Tailwind. Regidrago probably just loses now, but I mean, this is what I'm doing to try to salvage this one. Ghost, Terra Blast, Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, Incineroar drops to a Moonblast. Terra Blast is going to do not enough. Ooh, really not enough. Snow's gone. But the Aurora Veil is not nearly gone. I should probably be protecting too. I got into an aggressive mindset. I should probably be protecting to try to kill Aurora Veil turns, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Especially when they can get me with that Moongeist Beam. Yeah. So GG to them. And let's see what Pokemon I lose. I don't think I took a single loss last episode, and now in this one we're starting with a loss. But so it goes sometimes. The die says the first loss of this video is Ogerpon. Alright, barely knew ya, but that's it. One game and it's out. And I guess I will just bring Hisuian Samurott right back in. Just those two. Oh, it doesn't work that way, huh? Alright. Those two canceling each other out. I do want to move. I do want to keep the team slots consistent. That's why I tried to do it that other way. We'll make sure that Hisuian Samurott is not in the box anymore. Okay. And we'll jump right back onto the ladder, feeling very much like we're in the same place that we were a couple games ago. This is standard Miraidon. I do have the Terror Ground Mewtwo. I do have my own Tailwind with the Whimsicott. I can change the terrain with Rillaboom. And I think I probably bring Incineroar for the Intimidates, even though Incineroar is pretty weak into a lot of this team, and Regidrago hits them hard. Maybe I bring Regidrago, actually. Let's do Mewtwo, Whimsicott, Rillaboom, Regidrago. It's Whimsicott, Miraidon. Alright, let's see. Let's try it. I'm not backing down. Terra Fairy immediately. Guess they knew. And the light screen. Yeah, guess they knew. That's unfortunate for me, but that's how it goes sometimes. The Farigiraf stopping the fake out. And you saw me almost click Woodhammer into it there. Well, hey, listen. Can't even terrestrialize Regidrago. Listen. Sometimes you take on a literal world championship team with some stuff you cobbled together in a ladder challenge, and that's how it goes. That's part of the fun here, right? I can't even priority Grassy Glide because the Farigiraf is on the field. What was I doing there? Oh well. Get the special attack drop on top of everything else. That did so little. Alright, I'm just gonna bail. There's no winning that one. What Pokemon am I losing this time? Second loss of the video. Let's go. It's Mewtwo. It's Mewtwo. Okay, I don't have a restricted Pokemon. No restricted whatsoever, so that's a real uphill battle now. I'm bringing our Chowdon back. I'm keeping the same set. I feel like the only way that I begin to turn this around is if our Chowdon really goes crazy. Or something does, but our Chowdon is a possibility. This is... Oh, I forgot to put Mewtwo down here. Oops. This is the state of the team right now. I just checked the die again in the faint hope that I'd misread it somehow, but no. I have no restricted Pokemon. I have 6 regular Pokemon. One of them is legendary, and a dream. Let's go. Okay. Yeah. How do I beat this? Do I just lead Whimsicott Regidrago and start blasting? Do I just lead Archaldon Regidrago and start blasting? I think that's correct, actually, at this point. And then... Incineroar and Samurott? Okay, Calyrex and Moongus lead. If I just start blasting, that might actually work out. I'm kind of wishing I had Stalwart right now, though. Not gonna lie. But this Dragon Energy might not accomplish anything. Okay. Alright. Who's going to sleep? Regidrago? Okay. We can live with that. Don't really want to, but we can, I think. When I saw this lead, I really thought there was a chance that this game plan would work out, but yeah, that turn 1 is pretty bad, so we'll see. Rage Powder, we do knock out the Amoonguss, but we don't deny Trick Room if they want it. They actually just Glacial Lance instead. Get to +1 immediately by taking out Regidrago. Both sides can get our respective Incineroar in. Let's protect our Chowdon and let's... I'm gonna Terra Ghost so they can't fake out Incineroar and hope that I can get this burn. They've already Terra'd, they can't Terra Fire. They can Glacial Lance Incineroar. Does a lot of damage, but it doesn't deny the burn. This might not be over yet. It's possible that this isn't over yet. Switch Samurott in, it should be able to take a Glacial Lance, and then I can Intimidate if I need to. Even our Chowdon takes the Glacial Lance now, but not with the double up into Flare Blitz, but I do get Incineroar in one more time. Of course, they still have another Pokemon in the back. But I'm actually going to fake out in Swords Dance here in the hope that I can win this game with Samurott. Hopefully that's not too greedy. Parting Shot into Samurott, stopped by the Clear Amulet. You love to see it. And I'll just knock off this slot, and I don't want to miss Ceaseless Edge, so Aqua Cutter into the Calyrex feels a little silly, but actually it is a little silly. I should have switched my targets there. Oh well. They burned Samurott. Yeah, I really should have switched my targets there. Well, I can still get crits. I can still crit them with Aqua Cutter. And I can try to Parting Shot this Landorus. Let's just attack. I'm taking burn damage. Okay, I don't think we win this one, but I certainly gave it a decent effort, I think. Can't say I didn't try. Okay. That'll be that. Third loss of the video. Who is leaving the team? Number 3, Incineroar. I'll just delete one of these backup Incineroar, and to show that the starter Incineroar is dead. No longer shiny, but functionally, we just run it right back with the same team. 3 losses in a row. That's a little bit tilting, potentially. Oh my god, how do I beat this? Please disconnect or something and then give me your restricted. Is it just lead Archaludon, Regidrago, and start blasting again? No, I think it's lead Archaludon, Whimsicott, so I can blast in Tailwind. But I do bring Do I even bring Regidrago to a Zacian matchup? I don't think I do. I think I bring Incineroar and Samurott. And how do I beat the Wellspring Mask Ogerpon? I don't know. Somehow. Let's see if they let me Electro Shoot the Zapdos in Tailwind. That would be a good start. Looks like they do. It has a Sash, okay. What I didn't want to see. Knock out Whimsicott. They set their own Tailwind. Okay, so they're not knocking out our Archaludon yet. I can KO Zapdos with Fake Out, potentially. A little bit risky because I'm giving it the Defiant, but I hope they let me do that. And Dragon Pulse this Gouging Fire. Please? No. Okay. I can Terra Ghost Incineroar and try to KO the Zapdos with Knockoff. I think that's genuinely the kind of play that I'm stuck making right now. Howl, but okay, we stopped their Thunderous Kick with the Protect. We do knock out the Zapdos. Landorus, both sides of Tailwind. Archaludon still has Sturdy intact, and I have Samurott in the back. I'm just going to try to Dragon Pulse this Gouging Fire and knock off. Not even. I'm going to Parting Shot Landorus. Try to make Samurott's job a little easier. They actually missed a Sandsteer Storm into Archaludon, so that couldn't have gone much better for me. They can't switch Landorus out. It's taking a Parting Shot. I get Samurott in here. Both teams have no Tailwind for the rest of the game. It's Hero of Many Battles Zacian, so I don't know what its item is. But it's weak to Flash Cannon, but it's strong into Samurott. But I'm going to see if I can take it out with a Flash Cannon here. And I was going to Detect, but actually I can Intimidate it. Clear Amulet. Okay, probably should have known. Substitute. Uh-oh. I can see this one slipping away now. Incineroar goes down. Archaludon is knocked down to Sturdy. I have to bring Samurott back in. Got to keep the pressure up on Zacian, and let's just try to remove this Landorus. No, we attack Zacian because the Landorus has taken a drop. Oh my god, I've been so lucky in this game. They just missed another attack. But I don't get the damage I need into Zacian, I think. They can land another Play Rough now. It's rough out here. I was so lucky in that game and I still lost. That's, I believe, the 4th loss of the episode, and the Pokemon dropping from the team is Rillaboom. I have a backup Rillaboom. Now this one isn't shiny anymore. All of my starters are gone. Yeah, I was so lucky in that game and it did not help in the end. But we run it back at least one more time. I still have another life if I lose this and lose Incineroar again, but... Is this the game that will turn things around? Well, I'm not very optimistic that it is, but... We're going to try. We're going to lead Whimsicott, Regidrago. We're going to bring Incineroar. We're going to bring Rillaboom, because Rillaboom's actually pretty strong here. Not just with terrain control, but also for attacking in its own right. And we're going to hope for the best. No Archaludon this time, but hopefully don't need it. Whimsicott, Garchomp. Whimsicott, Regidrago. Garchomp has higher base speed. I can just Draco Meteor it. I don't know if I want to... I think it's okay. I think it's okay to do that. And I'll Terra Ghost so that it can't just wreck Regidrago first. Earthquake. Okay, I didn't need to Terra. Oh well. You just clean knock out the Garchomp. With a little bit of a positional trade-off that comes along with that. Smeargle, I'll try to taunt that. Pivot Incineroar in. My whole team except Regidrago is immune to Spore, so that much is nice. And they actually just forfeit immediately after I taunt the Smeargle. So you know what? That's kind of what I needed right now. A win's a win. Let's see what Pokemon I'm getting. I hope it's Shadow Rider Calyrex. Number 5. Urshifu. What form do you think this is? Oh boy. I said that I was going to give my honest best guess. And on this team, I don't know what Urshifu form I think that is. Okay. Even number... No, odd number is Single Strike, even number is Rapid Strike. Single Strike it is. Okay, Single Strike Urshifu, and I have to add it on the team somewhere. I think I'm going to drop our Chaladon for it. Our Chaladon has been doing its best lately, but I think I get... Oh, almost sent it to the wrong box. That would have been bad. I think I get a better rounded team this way. Okay. Single Striker Urshifu. The Focus Sash is free, because Mewtwo is not using it anymore. Terra Stellar, Terra Poison. I think I like Poison. I feel like this Pokemon is going to have to do a lot of work if I'm going to keep winning. Wicked Blow, Close Combat, Poison Jab, Detect. And I still have Tailwind support from the Whimsicott. So I don't think I'm too... I think I'm okay with an Adamant Nature here. Maybe I should go Jolly, actually. We're just gonna send it though. I need power. And hopefully this gives me some power with like a, you know, not the worst defensive backbone on the team, but still no restricted Pokemon. But Single Striker Urshifu is, and Regidrago are both kind of close to restricted Pokemon, right? Well, here's hoping. I'm not sure I want to play Pokemon anymore looking at this team. Okay, well, at least I have an attack that always crits. Too bad it's resisted by that Ting-Lu and 2 of their other Pokemon as well, but yeah, at least they can't boost the Eternatus through Wicked Blow if I position it correctly. Whimsicott Regidrago lead. Put some pressure on them immediately. Bring Urshifu for sure, and Samurott, Fish for Aqua Cutter crits. I could even lead Samurott and no, but I will bring Samurott. I also can potentially set spikes up. If they want to play a hazard game, we can both play that. But yeah, I can't taunt this Ting-Lu. I'm not going to do that, because I can't. Just Tailwind and Dragon Energy. I think they can get Stealth Rock if they want, if that's what they're doing here, but at least this won't activate Toxic Debris. It is nerfed by the Vessel of Ruin, of course, but we'll still do damage. Good damage. Sure, Power Regidrago. But I feel okay to Moonblast, Ting-Lu, and Dragon Energy again. If they leave Glimmora in, this can knock it out. Okay, Spiky Shield. That's some damage on Ting-Lu. Citrus Berry. Sure. They get their Stealth Rock. I'm down... Obviously the Dragon Energy is getting weaker, but I'm down to just make the same play again here. Still gonna hit things hard. They don't have a natural fairy type. In fact, that actually knocks out both of their Pokemon. Let's see what's in the back. I still have the Draco Meteor available. So I'm at about the point where I probably shouldn't click Dragon Energy anymore, but I don't have to. I can try to just Draco Meteor the Eternatus here. Fish for a Moonblast, drop on Chi-Yu. They could Terrasilize Eternatus into who knows what, but hopefully they won't. Fire Chi-Yu instead, okay. That'll resist the Moonblast, but I'm fishing for a drop. Not getting it. My last turn of Tailwind doesn't amount to a whole lot, unfortunately. I do get Samurott in here. And I can try to Aqua Cutter this Chi-Yu and protect Regidrago. I'm still looking for the Draco Meteor on Eternatus. But if I can remove Chi-Yu first, that would be ideal. That Heat Wave is going to hurt. It does. I go for Cosmic Power. But I will remove the Chi-Yu here, so I have 3 Pokemon against Eternatus. I'm going to Swords Dance and Draco Meteor. I don't think they can click Cosmic Power again here. I also don't think they attack Samurott. Okay. And I guess I want to be clicking Ceaseless Edge and Draco Meteor here. They Fire Spin Regidrago. It doesn't even KO, so I will get the Draco Meteor off. I missed the Ceaseless Edge. But Draco Meteor does just knock Eternatus out, so we take those, I guess. We certainly do. Let's see what Pokemon I take from their team. Number 3. Dondozo. I don't think Dondozo is what I needed right now, but alright. I'm going to change my water type. I'll drop Samurott for Dondozo. This challenge, I need to go have a nice snack after this. Dondozo. And I mean, I guess, I don't have any Tatsugiri. I guess I'm trying to be bulky and supportful with it. Maybe I should have kept Samurott so that I could force switches with Yawn after setting up spikes, but no, that's not what this team is about. How do you run solo Dondozo? I think Leftovers probably still. Maybe a Citrus Berry, but we'll start with Leftovers at least. I think a Terra type like Dragon. Probably not Dragon in this format. You could do Grass. I think Grass is okay. Yawn for sure. Fissure is kind of funny. Honestly, I'm down. Wave Crash, Fissure, Protect. It feels like that kind of video. And I don't know how to EV it. We'll just do this. Okay. Taking a second, composing myself. Let's go. Black Cura. Okay. Will they let me just Dragon Energy that immediately? Or even Draco Meteor it? That could work out very nicely for me. I'll bring Incineroar. Strong into a lot of this team. And I'll bring Urshifu because I need that power, I think. Let's see what that gets me. Okay, Ogerpon and Kyurem. So no Tailwind on the board for them. I get my Tailwind into Dragon Energy. Should be pretty free. Maybe they can punish it somehow, but no way that I can see right now. Excuse me. So fair is fair if they do have a trick up their sleeve. Taking their time though. Terra Fire on the Kyurem, that does at least turn off its Dragon Energy weakness. It still takes a ton of damage. Icicle Spear should knock out Regidrago though. We'll probably take that trade. We also got rid of the Ogerpon. And I can get Urshifu in Tailwind now. They can get their Tailwind with Tornadus, but I'm just gonna Moonblast Kyurem. Is that going to knock out? I'm not confident. I'm going to taunt Tornadus, and then they can't get their Tailwind. And they forfeit. Okay. I was probably going to Terrasilize Urshifu and do something. That gets me back over 1200, but since I've already hit 1200 in the series, that will not end the episode. But more importantly, I get another Pokemon. And I'm really due for another restricted Pokemon. Black Kyurem is not really what I want, but I'll take it. And I actually will take it. We do get Black Kyurem. Okay, where am I going to slot it onto this team? I don't want this Dondozo. Get this Dondozo out of here. Back to Double Dragon. Okay. Kyurem Black. How do I run this Pokemon? Well, the Clear Amulet is available. I'm actually going to Munch Stats this. Hang on. Just to get a quick look at how people use this Pokemon. Icicle Spear. Okay, they mostly run loaded dice. Icicle Spear, Protect, Scale Shot, Fusion Bolt. That actually makes a lot of sense. I do like the Clear Amulet, but then, yeah, what other ice attack am I running? And with Scale Shot, I get some speed control. They mostly run Terra Fairy. I think that's actually pretty reasonable. Let's go loaded dice here. Icicle Spear. Scale Shot. Fusion Bolt, sure. Protect. Just make this adamant. Hit nice and hard. And I don't have a better idea than Terra Fairy. Let's just try it. Okay. I mean, there's a lot of power on this team. Hopefully it's enough to keep climbing. But I wouldn't mind replacing Kyurem with a different restricted Pokemon. We got the Sun team here. I think we just lead aggressively into it, as we've been doing. I'll go Whimsicott Kyurem. If I can click Scale Shot turn 1 into something, that's pretty good. Alternatively, Icicle Spear into Ogerpon would be nice. I'll definitely bring Regidrago, and I kind of like Incineroar, except not into the Melodic. It's a ladder Nuzlocke, wasn't my choice. Yeah, I'll bring Urshifu because it's strong. I guess this team is far enough removed at its origin that it's not that obvious that it's a ladder Nuzlocke right now. Once the Mewtwo went down, especially. Okay. Ogerpon Whimsicott. Tailwind, Terra Fairy, Icicle Spear. I'm down to try it. They go for the Terra Rock immediately. So that's rough. Bonk. Yeah. But this might KO. If I'd gotten all 5 hits, it would have KO'd. Let's see if I can Moonblast this and just protect, I guess. Good luck, have fun. Good luck on the climb. I don't feel like responding in chat right now, but I appreciate it. If you see this, thanks for that. Is this gonna work? Yes, okay. Got through that turn at least. 2 KOs. Now here's the Flutter Mane and here's the Koraidon. Okay, I can protect Kyurem. Pivot Whimsicott out, potentially sack something. I've already used my Terra, so I can't Terrasilize Regidrago. So Regidrago is not very useful here. Urshifu can put in work in Tailwind. Then again, Regidrago is stronger into this, and Urshifu is stronger into this. Which makes me think that Regidrago is the sack here. Hopefully they knock it out, and then I can get Whimsicott back in and set Tailwind back up. That's the idea. Okay, didn't quite work. That's not great. I definitely wanted Regidrago to go down there, but I think I can salvage this. If I protect Regidrago, let Kyurem go down, then I can Draco Meteor Koraidon once the Tailwind is up. Life Orb Flutter Mane. Okay. That'll hopefully help me beat it with Urshifu. The fact that it's damaging itself. This is so telegraphed. They might just protect Koraidon and win, but gotta play my outs, right? They don't, but Flutter Mane's still faster. Okay. Yeah, alright. I don't think I'm beating both of these Pokemon with Urshifu. I guess that was a pretty obvious flaw in that plan, huh? GG. Wicked Blow Flutter Mane. The team is very good, though, they said in chat. Well, probably about to find out which Pokemon I'm losing next, so... They're being very, very encouraging in chat, though, which I appreciate if you ever see this. Yeah, we knock out the Flutter Mane, but lose the Koraidon. And what Pokemon... I believe that's the 5th loss of the video. The Pokemon dropping from the team is... Number 6, Regidrago. No! I like Regidrago so much. I forgot to put an Incineroar and a Rillaboom in the dead box. We'll do it now. And also Regidrago. Goodbye, my friend. I'm calling Samurott back up to take your spot. Fire, Water, Grass is back in style. Double Dragon with our Chaldon might have been cool too, but we'll try Samurott. Box is looking a little thin. Let's see what we can do here. One more loss ends the video. But ideally we just keep winning from here, and that doesn't happen. Is this the team... Is this the Tangang team? It is, right? Alright, well, Single Striker Urshifu might be plausibly okay into this. If I lead it with Kyurem, then if they lead Roaring Moon, I can threaten an Icicle Spear into that. Bring Incineroar and Samurott. We'll see what that gets me. Okay, it's a Moongus Calyrex lead. That's a bit hard to deal with for sure. And Urshifu is faster than Kyurem. I never checked that. It would be nice if Kyurem were faster here, because then I could KO a Moongus. And I could still Wicked Blow the Calyrex. Oh well. They still let me have that Wicked Blow. And I should knock out a Moongus with this Icicle Spear. Is the Calyrex setting Trick Room? Because I might still just be doomed if it is. But, well, how fast is this Ogerpon? I don't know. I'm just going to keep attacking, I think. Grasslies Ogerpon. Follow me. Glacial Lance, not knocking anything out yet, but it's obviously a threat after this turn. And the Ogerpon's not a grass type anymore. We do at least poison it. That's kind of nice. Protect my Pokemon here. Probably should have done that last turn. I might be a little bit tilted. There's been a lot of death and despair in this video so far, but I've already said the conditions under which it'll end, so. Okay. I think I can afford to let Kyurem go down here, and it won't be knocked out by the Glacial Lance, so it won't give Calyrex a boost. I'll bring Incineroar in, so that Pokemon can hopefully survive the turn. Intimidating the Ogerpon is kind of nice too. Yeah, Kyurem does survive the Glacial Lance, so this is what knocks it out instead. And Trick Room's about to end. I can bring Urshifu in. I can fake out into Calyrex. I can detect to kill the last turn of Trick Room. Ogerpon drops to poison damage. What's their last Pokemon? It's Roaring Moon. Not really what I want to see right now, but I'm just going to knock off Calyrex and try to knock that out before I can set Trick Room again. And I'm going to pivot Urshifu out to Samurott so that I don't just let it take an Acrobatics or something. Yeah, there's the Acrobatics. High horsepower, but it doesn't quite KO Incineroar. So I do get rid of the Calyrex. Now I can Will-O-Wisp into Roaring Moon and Aqua Cutter, I guess. Would have preferred to land the Will-O-Wisp, I think, but maybe not. I need damage into this. Yeah, but the problem is, well, I can Terrestrialize Urshifu still. It might take a thing. It might take an Acrobatics after I Terrestrialize it. Here's hoping. Yeah, it looks like that worked out. It does narrowly survive. And knocks Roaring Moon out with poison damage. Of course, we would have won anyway because Roaring Moon couldn't KO both of my Pokemon at the same time. So what am I getting from this? I closed it. Okay. Alright. Hang on. Fortunately, that was a known team. Okay, one sec. I'm gonna pause the recording and pull up the team sheet. No, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. My punishment for closing it too soon is that I don't get a new Pokemon. But I also don't lose one, so... The win still counts for something, I guess. Oh, man. Okay. It's this team. I don't see how I beat this. I don't see how I beat Zacian. I don't see how I ever beat Zacian with this team. But I'm gonna try. Okay. This can potentially work if they lead a specific way. And that's just how it's going to have to be. I can't believe I faced a legitimate meta standard team and then I just forgot to get a Pokemon from it. Or, that's not exactly the right way to word that, but you know what I mean. I need to slow down. I am getting a little bit tilted, even though I won that last game. Tornadus, Regidrago. Okay. I mean, that's pretty much the lead I was hoping to see. Goal here is to get a KO before I have to deal with the Zacian. I don't know that they're going to let me do that, though. With the Regidrago protecting there. Into Bleak Wind Storm. But... I can Moonblast that slot now, and I can Icicle Spear the Tornadus. Still potentially knock something out, even though if it's not what I wanted. I also could taunt the Tornadus and deny their Tailwind, but I think I prefer to take damage here. The Moonblast will do non-zero damage. It's closer to 0 than I'd like. But, knock out Tornadus. They're never getting Tailwind in this game. I still have it. I might as well just Moonblast, because this is going to stop any priority, and I can intimidate the Zacian. Get rid of its one and only Intrepid Sword boost. So yeah, I did pretty much get the lead matchup that I wanted there, but I still have to capitalize. That's good. It could have... No, it doesn't have Sacred Sword on this team. So I might be able to Will-O-Wisp it. They are leaving it in without protecting. So they can knock out Whimsicott before my Tailwind, or just my Tailwind is going down. I should probably not have let them do that, but I did get the burn into Zacian at least. I can get Samurott in now. And they forfeit. What Pokemon am I getting from this team? I'm not messing this up this time. Number 3. It is Rapid Strike Urshifu on this team. So I'll just change my single strike to a Rapid Strike. I do know for a fact which form it is. Okay. Rapid Strike Urshifu. I feel like when in doubt, I just run Choice Scarf on this Pokemon. But actually, I have Tailwind. I don't have the Focus Sash anywhere else. I think I'm down to run a Sash set this time. But pretty much the moves you'd expect. Done. Let's go. Okay. What's my rating right now? 1234? Not much movement over the course of this episode. But I guess that's how it goes sometimes. How do I beat this? I don't have a Regidrago or Earthflame Mask Ogerpon or even a single strike Urshifu anymore to just blast this Calyrex. I think Swords Dance Hisuian and Samurott is the closest thing I have to that. Or I could just try to burn it with Incineroar. I could lead both together. Or I can lead Whimsicott. I can put pressure on the Roaring Moon if they lead with that. I'll bring Kyurem. And honestly, Rapid Strike Urshifu is not that good here, nor is Rillaboom. Rillaboom's a bit... I'm just going to bring Samurott. Let's see. Okay. Quite what I was looking for in this lead matchup. I'll try to Parting Shot the Raging Bolt. They might fake out Incineroar. Let's see. Whimsicott has felt like such of a core piece of this latter Nuzlocke so far. And of course, it was the first Pokemon I added after the initial 4. So it's been here almost the whole time. Kind of feels like it is just part of the core at this point. Here it is, dutifully putting in work again. Parting Shot again, and Moonblast into Raging Bolt. Try to soften that up for Kyurem. Maybe the Incineroar is the bigger problem for Kyurem, since I'm not running Clear Amulet or much to cover for it very well. Apparently they thought Incineroar was going to attack there. Yeah, their Incineroar actually could be pretty dangerous to Kyurem here. Maybe I should have gone Samurott. But Parting Shoot Whimsicott. What are they bringing in? Calyrex. It's pretty dangerous. Not really well positioned for that right now. Except, if they Trick Room, I can Encore that. That's not nothing. Let's try to pick up this Raging Bolt. Oh, I can taunt them right now. Deny Trick Room. Even better. If they just click Glacial Lance. Okay, they don't. Let's try to get damage and go to Incineroar. Not great damage. And this is what I get for leaving the Raging Bolt alone this turn, as they will boost their Calyrex. That's pretty rough for me. Feel very safe bringing Whimsicott back in either. What I can do maybe is Samurott, Terra Grass, Ceaseless Edge, Will-O-Wisp. They can't safely Thunderclap my Pokemon. They actually protect instead, so I kind of wish I had knocked off Calyrex here. Okay. I didn't think that all the way through. Whimsicott's going to come in and lose. And that is loss number 6 in the video, I'm pretty sure. Unless I miscounted and I scammed you, but I don't think I did. So... once they finish the job here, I will delete a Pokemon from my team and the episode will end. Right? Surely. Surely Whimsicott's not going to Moonblast sweep through this, right? Surely. That would never happen. No, it would never happen. Okay. Alright. This has been a rough episode compared to the others. I'm not especially sad to see it end, but of course not quite done until the team adjustment is made. Pokemon to go is number 2. That's Rillaboom. I no longer have a backup Rillaboom. Rillaboom is just gone. And I can replace it with either Archaladon or Dondozo, so I guess it's going to be Archaladon. Hang on. Copy this first. And paste it into here. And then... yeah, and then we'll do it this way. Do I want to change our Chaladon set at all? I don't think so. I still think the Power Herb Electroshot stuff pairs best with Whimsicott. I do at least have Double Dragon again. But yeah, this was a rougher episode than the first two for sure. All of these deaths are in this episode, I believe. So I was right, 6 deaths. And we're definitely stalling a bit. And our restricted Pokemon is Black Kyurem, but hey, let's count our blessings. There was a stretch where we did never restrict it at all. Anything could happen the rest of the way. But yeah, I'm gonna happily take a break from recording this for a moment, and we'll see you next time. Actually, maybe I want Urshifu to be able to coach the likes of Black Kyurem and Samurott. That seems like it could help me to win a game at some point, and also be a fun approach. Let's do that.